Country's unemployment rate has soared over 10%. This is the highest in more than 20 years. The folks who have taken it worst of all are those who are less skilled than highly educated workers, where things are actually doing okay in the service sector, but the construction sector and manufacturing have been killed. Paul Krugman, upon seeing these numbers, said, see, it's time for a second stimulus. Lots of folks have been arguing that. I agree with the following caveats. It has to be an incredibly targeted second stimulus devoted 100% to building infrastructure for the United States. There would be two goals for this. One is to put a lot of people back to work who right now are in real trouble. They want to work. There are simply no jobs in construction. There are no unskilled jobs. We need to put those folks back to work, and this would do it. Second, this country's infrastructure is still deeply mired in the middle of the 20th century. It is time to bring it into the 21st century. We could easily do that by spending, say, $250 billion more on building stuff. First, to look at the unemployment numbers. 10% now, highest in more than 25 years, way higher than estimates. The real unemployment rate, these are folks who want to work but have given up looking because there's simply no jobs out there, is now 17.5%. That was up almost 0.5% month over month, so extremely high. 200,000 jobs lost in construction and manufacturing. And again, the folks who took it mostly on the chin are those with less skills than the highly educated workers. So what do we do with this new stimulus? We build stuff. Specifically, we build high-speed rail. I don't know about you, but I am embarrassed to live in the United States these days when I go to Europe or Japan or Asia, anywhere else where they have cool, fast trains that are great substitutes for short haul versus planes. We should have that. It is worth spending hundreds of billions of dollars to build that. Second, broadband wireless. Why don't we build a nationwide broadband wireless 4G system quickly? Why should we wait for the private sector to bring that to us? Other countries are way ahead of us in that respect. We need to be there. Schools, we could use a lot more schools. Let's build them, staff them correctly. And clean tech, obviously, it would be nice to wean ourselves off of the Middle Eastern oil and everything else that's caused so many problems of late. So these would be good uses of a stimulus. Again, the goal would be to put America back to work, especially in sectors where it is incredibly hard to find a job right now if you don't have the skill level that a lot of the other workforce has, or manufacturing has been devastated. We need to bring that back. And we need to rebuild this country's infrastructure. So this is a wonderful excuse to do it. So with those caveats, I totally support Paul Krugman's call for a second stimulus.